I have told y'all in the first week that since July of last year, I have suffered from debilitating anxiety attacks. But through this whole ordeal, not one time did I ever ask God to take me out of the storm. I asked God to see me through the storm. I have been doing better. But Wednesday was a horrible ordeal because outwardly I handled it really well. Inwardly, it was the exact opposite. And I prayed for wisdom, but nothing came. I prayed for peace in my heart, but nothing came. I prayed for strength, but nothing came. And I prayed for help, but I ran away from it when I saw it. And I think this is how David felt when he penned Psalm 23, especially the passage that we'll end up with, starting in verse 5. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I prayed for wisdom, but nothing came. But doesn't the Bible tell us in James that if you have need of wisdom, that you should just ask for it and it will be given unto you? Yes, it does say that. But at the same time, the Bible also says, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. This tells me that I didn't need wisdom at that moment. I needed God's provision and his presence. I prayed for peace, but it didn't come. But wait, didn't Jesus say, my peace I give to you? Yes, he did. But the Bible also says, you anoint my head with oil. This tells me that I have been accepted by God and he will hold nothing back from me. I prayed for strength, but nothing came. But wait, doesn't Jesus say, my power is made perfect in your weakness? Yes, it does. But it also says, my cup runneth over. This tells me that this kind of weakness that Jesus said when he said, my power is made perfect in your weakness. This tells me that this kind of weakness feels like you're the cup and you're getting runneth over. I worked on that forever. Thank y'all very much. I even set it up in the opening. Of course he fills us to overflowing, whether we feel like it or not. And I prayed for help. And when it came, I ran away from it. But didn't Jesus say he would never leave us nor forsake us? He absolutely did. But the Bible also tells us that goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. This tells me that no matter how far we run from his help or backslide into old destructive habits like you're prone to do, like I'm prone to do, that no matter how far we run from his help or backslide into old destructive habits, that his goodness and mercy are still right there in the storm. I'm going to ask these two gentlemen to come up with me. And we are going to pray for you. Jay, if you'll stand on this side, Willie on this side. We're going to pray for you. And I couldn't think of two other men to join me this morning that I know personally have been through the storm and grown from it. So, if you will bow your heads with us.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.